What if I told you one man managed to surround himself with presidents, billionaires, royalty, scientists, and celebrities, while secretly running one of the most disturbing trafficking operations in modern history? Not in a movie, not in fiction, in real life. His name was Jeffrey Epstein. And the documents connected to his case, now known as the Epstein Files, continue to shake public trust in power itself. This isn't just a scandal. It's a story about influence, about money, about justice, and about the uncomfortable question, does power protect its own? Jeffrey Epstein presented himself as a financial genius. But here's the mystery. No major public firm, no transparent financial empire, no clear origin of extreme wealth, yet he owned a Manhattan mansion reportedly worth tens of millions, a Palm Beach estate, a private island in the US Virgin Islands, a fleet of staff, and a private jet. And on that jet, former US President Bill Clinton, Britain's Prince Andrew, CEOs, academics, and global influencers. Epstein didn't chase celebrity. He surrounded himself with it. He hosted private dinners filled with powerful thinkers and elite guests. He positioned himself as a connector of influence, and that network became his shield. For years, rumors circulated quietly, but the first major public crack came in 2005, when a Palm Beach parent reported that her teenage daughter had been abused at Epstein's home. Police began investigating. Multiple victims came forward. In 2008, Epstein faced serious charges in Florida. Then came the controversial plea deal negotiated by federal prosecutors, including then U.S. Attorney Alexander Acosta. Epstein pleaded guilty to state charges and served 13 months in county jail, with work release privileges. Many victims were not informed of the agreement in advance. The deal was later widely criticized as excessively lenient, but the most powerful public call-out came years later. In 2018, investigative reporting by the Miami Herald, led by journalist Julie K. Brown, re-examined the plea deal and amplified victims' voices. The series reignited national outrage. It exposed how the earlier case had been handled, and it forced the justice system to take another look. This wasn't internet speculation, it was documented reporting, and it changed everything. In July 2019, federal prosecutors in New York arrested Epstein again. This time, federal sex trafficking charges involving minors. The case was stronger. The scrutiny was intense. The world was watching. And just over a month later, Epstein was found dead in his jail cell. The official ruling, suicide. But the circumstances raised question. Security cameras malfunctioned. Guards reportedly failed to conduct required checks. He had previously been placed on suicide watch. Whether you believe the official conclusion or not, one fact is clear. Epstein would never testify in court, and many potential answers died with him. After his death, attention shifted to documents. Thousands of pages, flight logs, contact books, depositions, civil case records, documents unsealed in lawsuits, including litigation involving Virginia Giuffre, revealed high-profile associations. Politicians, business leaders, public figures. But here's the crucial line: being named in a document, being in an address book, being on a flight log does not equal criminal guilt. Some individuals strongly denied wrongdoing. Some were never accused of crimes. Some allegations remain unproven. The files revealed connections. They did not automatically prove criminal participation, and that distinction matters. While Epstein never faced a jury, his longtime associate did, Ghislaine Maxwell. In 2021, she was convicted of sex trafficking minors and related offenses. Prosecutors argued she helped recruit and groom underage victims. In 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Her conviction confirmed something essential. This was not random behavior. It was a structured recruitment operation. But the trial remained focused on proving the trafficking conspiracy itself. There was no sweeping courtroom exposure of powerful clients, and that left many observers feeling that the full picture was still incomplete. One of the most persistent beliefs: there must be a secret client list. Some speculate Epstein collected compromising material on influential people. However, no verified master client list has been publicly released. No court has proven a global conspiracy involving a coordinated elite ring. That doesn't erase suspicion, but it does mean that the publicly confirmed evidence is narrower than many online narratives suggest. Uncertainty creates space for speculation, and speculation spreads fast. The Epstein case isn't just about one individual, it's about systems. It's about how early warnings were handled. It's about how investigative journalism, like the work that reignited this case, can force accountability. It's about victims who refuse to stay silent. And it's about public trust. Jeffrey Epstein is dead. Ghislaine Maxwell is in prison. But the real call-out, the one that still echoes, is this. When powerful networks operate in secrecy, accountability becomes fragile. And when justice appears uneven, trust erodes. The Epstein files may never answer every question, but they exposed something bigger than one man: how power, privilege, and protection can intersect in ways that demand scrutiny. And that scrutiny, from journalists, victims, and the public, is what ultimately brought this story back into the light. More realities ahead. Subscribe and stay low-key.